evidence, but I don't have it physically. How am I going to prove it? How they are cocky and manipulative, the team leader and her 2 fake evil best friends. But I know that the Lord has got one for them. They thought they kicked me out of the company, what they prayed for. But actually, they should have allowed me to stay there. Because the moment they thought they kicked me out, they did not know that what the enemy meant for bad, the Lord was using it for good. In fact, the Lord is going to come and fire them back, because he says, I wanted her to move already, but the fact that you thought you could move her, I will shake you. By the time you're in your pension, you'll be eating pension in a wheelchair, like a fruit that cannot even make sound. You will know the God of Abraham. The vengeance is for the Lord. You can say that again, sister. So for me, they fight me. And even when I walk in a new place, whether I know somebody new or old, that anointing of the Lord just makes it easy. I'm not, that's why I tell people I'm not English manners. But there is just this, that's what anointing is. When I meet people, they show me kindness. I fit in very easily. I can make somebody feel like talking very easily. That's not me. That's the anointing of the Lord in me. And that, amongst women, can bring jealous. And my last job where I had to stop, the ladies there could see it. At least the meanness and the jealousy and the fact that they even discovered that I was doing this online even bring more hate. So you want to be anointed. You have to learn to accept your own is different. And you are not going to compare, because I've been that road. It can only depress you. So I'm trying to tell somebody here, we are crying for things that we are not even ready to walk in. And that's why when he has called you, it is not by choice. Because you think it is by choice that I grew up as a girl whose mother left her. I heard it my whole life how my mom walked away on me. I could have never known anything, but my mother walked away, and the way she walked away, everybody remembered. So when I fight with my brothers and sisters, they reminded me. And then you're like, God, how come others have other mothers? Their mothers didn't do that. But God is great. He still gave me a stepmother who raised me to be the woman that I am, the wife of Papa Rokafe. So what you are crying for, to be anointed, is not a joke. It's not a joke. People look for problem in you for no reason. Let me tell you, I'm not trying to be holy. But the way people fight me, you think online fight me. Even when I'm walking, I'm on my bike, I'm riding my bike. I just say hi to my neighbors. Those neighbors that don't know me even, they get angry that the other neighbor is showing me love. I've even had people in this flat that they were hating on me and my family so much that when they go to the gathering of the union of our homes, because it's a boat flat, we're not renting it, it's a mortgage, that when they went in that gathering, they tried to poison my family so that they could find issues to get us out of here. But you know, it's boat, they can't kick us out, but just to bring problems and issues. The same people who were in the committee fought for me, that they came to tell me, I stood up for you and your husband because I'm tired of people manipulating it, the racism where they come on you. So the fact that I'm black and anointed even makes it more hard living in a Western country. And if not Jesus carrying me, oh, the way people treat us would have killed you. The way people like team leaders, like in our jobs, think they can take our lives and they determine when you go to school, what you study, who you become, how much salary, amount of salary you start getting paid on. You'd be like, Jesus. So I have already enough. That's why the people online here, if God catch you giving me stress with all the demons that the devil already sent, if God catch you in any nonsensical or ignorant way, vengeance of the Lord will destroy you with immediate effect, because I deal with enough already just by walking out of my flat. You know the hate that demons breathe for me through people. I've been walking through, and you know how Satan is with anointing, because he sees the light, and even the people who don't know God, they can see there's something different about you. So Satan will make people respond to you like, sometimes I'll be walking, me, I don't put fashion on. But you know how the anointing is. I still be the most noticed woman with men. Yes. And then with women, they look at me like I'm mad, like, go and take a bath, put some makeup and a wig on. The men, love everywhere. Love everywhere. And then the way people look at me, sometimes I'm like, God, what did I do? And it's not just the look. They intend. They send it. And I'll be looking. I say, Father, look. So I'm asking you, you really want to be anointed? Because anointing even make your own mother say on this child, she could have left. I was the 8th child. She could have left on the 7th or 6th child. She left on the 8th child. Because she came back and had a 9th child. And there's never been a relationship between me and that woman. Even when she had my kid sister after me. So you can understand how the devil is calculated. Let me tell you, don't cry to be anointed if you are not ready to live through the pain. Francine, don't cry for anointing if you are not ready to suffer for it. Because it comes with suffering. You see how my mother rejected me because her mother-in-law caused her to leave me. My father's mother. Me, I marry my husband. I come here. His mother did not accept me first. And that's why I say he changed my story. Because he could have ended like my mother. He turned it around. Because me and my mother-in-law were very close. Even these J's you are seeing me right now. My mother-in-law who buy for me. My mother-in-law who buy for me. She my sister girlfriend. She my mother who give birth to my brother, my favorite brother in the world, my sugar rare, Papa Rockefeller. Hero. So, cry for anointing. It will come. I'm telling you the truth. And because you are anointed, God has to be the one to feed you and give you things directly. So, there might be millions of people around you and they have the money. Nobody will help you until God sends the help for you. So this anointing you cry for, be very careful with it. Because these papas out here, they have preached anointing for people. Carry anointing, carry anointing. Sometimes I wish my stepmother was alive so I could make her understand. That I now understand. That when God has chosen you, and you can't run. Because in Zambia, I was running away from God. What did Jesus do? He sent a Dutchman with 2 Bibles. Go to Zambia for a work trip. He was there for 7 days. I met that Dutchman. I looked the Dutchman in his eye. I asked him, you gay? He said, no. I said, you straight? He said, yes. I said, are you sure? He said, yes. I said, what is that ring on your finger? He said, it's just a finger a ring I bought for myself. I said, why are you wearing it on marriage finger? And that's how I really spoke to Papa Rockefeller like commander. But he like it. He's used for foreplay. I be his soldier. He be my warrior. No, he's my soldier. I be warrior. Soldier, fire. Ask if you marry. He said no. I say, okay. I really looked at my husband like that. I said, okay. I'll marry you. My brothers and sisters, you know that he married me. So God is great. He was going to come and even when Papa Rockefeller came, you see that nation, Zambia, the spirits that are in that nation, because they thought I belonged to them because I never denounced them. You know, when we don't give our lives to God, you are owned by the ancestral spirit that think they have you have your life. You need to reject them, refuse them, cancel them. That spirit in Zambia didn't want me to go out of it. So when I was coming to meet Papa Rockefeller liked me amongst all the women that were there. And they were beautiful women. Because you cannot say that Zambia has ugly women. They have ugly spirits and souls, but beautiful. Fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. That's the truth. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you the truth. There were 2 white men amongst black women. Sisters were trying themselves. Papa. When it's time to get to the keyboard, we make true music. Everybody wants. But when it comes to me, Papa Rockefeller would start shivering and shaking when I get around him. I saw his hands. They do kaka when I come around. And because I was a smoker, so with a smoker, blow up together. He smoke, I smoke. And every time I went to smoke a cigarette, he followed me just to find a way to talk to me. Sisters, you know it when a man like you. I already called my mama that day. I said I found my husband. He liked me, he liked everything. My mama said the craziness, he liked the craziness, he liked the rushedness. They say he liked the villageness, he liked the ghetto-ness, he liked the savageness. He liked everything. The Lord taught him Naibi wife. They thought I was joking. My brothers and sisters, the night Papa Rockefeller called me, he looked for my phone number. Before they could give Papa Rockefeller my number, the spirit in Zambia. Because me, I'm not a famous singer in Zambia, but I should be a respected Zambian musician because I'm not known in Zambia only. Being chosen and anointed is a blessing, favor from God. I am not known as a local artist. I am known at high tables, kings and queens. So I'm the type of musician that made mature music. You know where grown people feel safe to lose their body and dance a bit? Mature, grown people music. Men with who want to splurge 4,000 euros for a guitar player and a singer because they work hard. That's the type of clients I used to have. You understand what I mean? Not a girl that made stupid music. Even my old music that is known in Zambia, it is always music with a purpose and a message. But the Lord that kept this talent for himself, he was never going to allow this music to go anywhere if it was not going to save him. Brothers and sisters, they asked another singer. When Papa Rockefeller asked for my number, they gave Papa Rockefeller a number of another woman. They said some not nice things, but they did not know that news will come back to me. Because this man was mine. The Lord sent him to come to Zambia to come and marry me. Not any other woman, but the same Zambian sisters from my own country. And brothers, they connive. You see how being anointed is. And you see how Jesus was fighting for me. When Papa Rockefeller asked for my number, they gave him number for somebody else. When he called that sister said, can I see Rachel? Can I have the number of Rachel? Babe. Papa Rockefeller is listening to music. Wait. I hear Apostle. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Babe, Apostle feeding himself.
Sorry?
Apostle feeding himself.
I don't understand.
John,
Okay.
in sein Brukerplatz. You know, he doesn't like pee. He woke up because I think he's too tired from today. He pee.
I'm coming.
I'm here. I'm almost finished with my life. I'm closing.
No, I'm going to bed, Mom.